Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. If you're new to the channel, I do timeless readings, which means that whenever you find this video is when you're meant to hear the messages within. And in case you subscribe, I upload my new videos for Aries and Libra on Mondays. The deck that I'm using today is called the Sun and Moon Tarot. And I do see the cards that flipped over in the deck. I'm not going to take them unless they come out like that. I'm going to go ahead and flip these around since they all came out in reverse. But with all that being said, as always, if you guys are interested in getting a personal reading, the links are in the description. Wow, you guys, I feel like you're dealing with a lot of chaotic energy right now because the cards have not flipped over like this in a long time. They're just flying out. So buckle up, you guys, because I think that you're gonna probably really want to. Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now that in the Aries reading, they got the Nine of Wands, the King of Cups, and they also got a Prince as well, but they got the Prince of Cups. So if you guys are dealing with an Aries, I highly suggest go watch that video. But the Prince of Swords energy tells me that there's going to be a message either coming in or going out from you guys, which I think is really good because the Swords energy is your guys' energy. So I'm feeling that you guys are very much in your element right now with that kind of energy coming in, but it almost feels like you're trying to get out of that a little bit because I know that some of the more negative qualities that air signs have are being sort of like spacey or forgetful or scatterbrained almost. So with all the wand energy that I see, it's almost like you're trying to ground yourself a little bit. Sorry, did I say wand? I meant to say pentacles with the 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and 6 of Pentacles. 5, 6, 7 Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. I really do feel that you guys should be trying to ground yourself. So good exercises could be like yoga or maybe trying to meditate, things to de-stress, things to release, all that good stuff. I highly recommend listening to those meditation videos while you sleep. It can help you get some better sleep as well. But in your reading, I see the Temperance card and I also see the Hierophant card. It draws my attention that this particular Temperance card says art, which is a very Venusian thing. And you also have the Hierophant here, which is also the sign of Taurus, another sign that's ruled by Venus. So I'm thinking that's very important to you right now. If you have a Taurus friend, now would be a good time to spend time with them, maybe at like an art museum or something where that mutual love for everything pretty can come out. I feel like that might also help you guys de-stress. If you guys are also dealing with a Taurus romantically, I feel like that would be a good date idea for you guys, but more so than just like the signs of the people, I feel like this Hierophant card speaks of higher commitment, right? Because usually this speaks of religious factors, things that have been stable, like stability, and then like traditions is the word that I'm looking for. So I really do think that now would be a good time to spend time with family as well, if you have a Taurus family member. So ground yourself and think and reflect upon what it is that you want right now. I do want to take a quick look at these kings. So you have the King of Pentacles and you have the King of Cups. So it could be that you guys have either of these qualities within you. The King of Pentacles talks about earth signs, which are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the King of Cups talks about water signs, which are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I also do get the energy that these are conflicting kings. So it could be that you're a king and then the other king is almost trying to fight for supremacy. So it could be, I see a lot of things. I see a scenario where one of you is the king and then there's another king and you're sort of fighting for your princess, your queen, or you could be the queen and you have these two men that are interested in you, but you don't know quite where to go, right? So with the Five of Pentacles, I really do feel that you've been hurt in the past, particularly if it has to do with these kings, because I see the Five of Pentacles in the row of the King of Cups, and I also see it in the column of the King of Pentacles. So definitely I see like an association with feeling left out in the cold, or it could be that you've been locked out almost, because the Five of Cups or Five of Pentacles talks about being locked out or being shut out. So I'm feeling that for some of you, you might have been locked out with this person of your house, or you might have been like locked out of your car with this person or something, or something like that happens and then you called this person. Maybe for some of you, they didn't pick up, because I see this sort of hurt here. But I also see the Seven of Cups here, or sorry, Seven of Pentacles, but there's sort of a negative connotation to it, right? So normally I interpret it as a survey of what's going on, sort of taking inventory, but I feel like the symbolism behind this card and the fact that it says failure as the sort of keyword tells me that this person has, like the symbolism in the card, has drawn these Seven Pentacles, but in doing so, unwittingly sort of locked herself in, almost, to contrast the Five of Pentacles energy where you're locked yourself out. So it's almost like, I feel like someone's shut themselves in while somebody is like shutting the other person out, if that makes sense. And I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, the failure element comes from having to step over what you've created in order to get out. So it could be that you guys have created something that hasn't been necessarily on a stable foundation, and now you're realizing that you need to sort of break some of these things down, reestablish boundaries and stuff. And, you know, she's drawing a line in the sand, quite literally. So it might be time for you guys to metaphorically say, no, enough is enough. We can't continue doing this the way it is. We have to change X, Y, or Z. And with this Nine of Wands, I feel like this other person feels like it's worth it to them. I feel like this is a connection that they don't want to lose, and it's worth doing that. Also, keep in mind that this energy might also apply to you. So with this Temperance card, I feel like it's more of what I was saying earlier. You guys need to find some kind of compromise, I feel, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, like I was saying about drawing the lines of the sand and establishing your boundaries. With this Temperance card, I think there's a lot more of that, I feel, because the Temperance talks about mixing things and getting into something entirely new, right? So I feel like you guys need to learn to mix the elements correctly. I'm looking at the card for the Temperance, and there's a lot of that symbolism. There's the symbolism of the yin and yang, or yin and yang, however you choose to pronounce that. So you need to learn to be able to balance your energy with theirs and understand that neither of you is perfect, but, you know, together you can work something out and have something enjoyable for the both of you. And I feel like once you start to do that, you're going to see a lot more of the Six of Pentacles. And I really like the Six of Pentacles in this particular illustration, because it's almost like this person is receiving money from thin air. It's like it's falling from the sky. So I really do feel that you guys are at a time where you're manifesting things. And if you can manifest this money, then I feel like you can manifest a lot more things, right? You can manifest this stability and love. So if that is what you decide, but I feel like a lot of this is up to you. A lot of what your connections are up to you. But that was your reading for this time around, Libra. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like or a comment, because it really helps out the channel, and I'd love to know if it resonated with you guys. But like I said before, I upload my new videos for Libra on Mondays, and in the meantime, you guys are more than welcome to watch any of the other timeless readings that I have up on the channel. But with that being said, I hope to see you guys next time for your next reading.